Well, quite honestly, I think I know which picture I would have chosen for the winner as the winner.
You know,
Huh?
you know who is the winner.
I think Emilio's picture of the diggings, his big
Yeah.
picture,
Of
is
the
the best picture I've seen for a long while.
Yeah.
It works well when it's really
That
big,
one,
doesn't it?
that one, yeah.
Seconded. Yeah, that's
That for
great.
me should be the winner. Yeah.
Well,
That one?
Yeah, that
that
one.
one. Yeah, I agree.
Aye.
Both agreed at the same
aren't they?
time.
Yeah.
No, it's a brilliant picture. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Very much.
That's my favourite too, love.
What?
That's my favourite too. Can't hear.
Where are you?
I'm here. Hello.
There.
Oh, you're there. Yeah, Harold's iPad. Okay. Jerry.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah,
nice
that
trip.
was Gene. That was Gene's favorite right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll have to choose best picture ourselves. Yeah. I think. Yeah. I mean, I think Dean will come through. He's always come through with very complete discussion of the pictures and very well thought out, very well explained. Perhaps we'll get him to do that another day. But
Then Dean is going to judge to do the best set and the first, second, and third best photos of only one photo. He's going to do it.
yeah.
To the
No, he's
first,
done it. He's
second,
done it a
third.
couple of times before, and he was very good. He was very good in his explanation of why. He was very original in his choice of pictures.
Boy, I won't have that just because he picked mine.
What's that got to do with it?
That happened.
Right, I'm gonna show you the little video I did of the preparation. I would have made it much bigger if I'd have known. So I'm gonna share screen now. Can you all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's that big geezer?
Yeah, you can recognize yourselves.
That's the preparation. That's video. That's the preparation.
Is the video paid by Aston?
Oh, that was the thing.
Yeah. Okay, like I said, it was short, but it was quite interesting, I think. Yeah, the chaos of the preparation. Yeah, you
think-
featured quite a lot, Ashton. Yeah.
It also showed to those of us that have exhibited but were absent in person, how much work that the individuals who hung our pictures on our behalf actually did for us. And may I say thank you.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And a lot of thanks goes to Emilio, who hung a lot of them and rehung them when they all fell on the floor. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, for some reason, he hung it in exactly the same way as he hung his own exhibition, which was perfect. Yeah. But this time it didn't work. I don't know what, but came in one morning and they were all on the floor. Yeah. So he put them up again. So thank you, Emilio.
You're welcome. I think the problem was with the change of the weather, because this is with my exhibition, any problem with the same system pasting to the wall, and then with 100 peaks, nothing, no any problem during the month, and in this exhibition, change the weather. I use the same system, pasting the wall, and all falling down every day. And then I changed all the system again, putting behind the just with hanging them to the wall, not pasting them. But just never knows what will happen.
Yeah, we have to learn how to do it absolutely perfectly. Yeah, find something that will, because the whole thing is to try and put all the prints up without glass. Yeah, and the foam backed pictures were good. Yeah, it was a good system. You could see it all very well, but yeah, they fell down.
But at the end, I used this system.
Ah, okay.
The foam, just putting them and hanging from here.
Yeah,
Because all the paste, nothing.
and you've had no problem at all since then.
No, because just with the pin to the wall,
Yeah,
and then with it's just a piece of metal.
yeah.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
well, we seem to have found a solution.
The
Oh,
solution.
good. Well done.
We get there. Okay. Well, I think we can go on and look at the pictures now. I think, yeah, if I share the screen again, hang on a second.
If it doesn't work, I can share my screen. I've got them all on the computer and on the website, so I can do both.
Sorry?
I have got all the photos on my computer and on the website. So if it doesn't work, I could share a screen and show them.
Okay, I think we can see them on this. I don't know if we can blow them up. No.
The section below that shows all the photos individually. But the little, I don't know if, yeah, this one. So
this.
The little arrows are in black next to the photo, and they're very small. So more to the right, more to the right, more to the right, nearly at the end of the screen.
Oh shit! Well, I've got.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm. Ah, no. Okay, good.
If you want, yeah, there. You're almost.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
I
it's
see it.
very
Yeah.
small, but there you can.
Can we blow them up?
No, I've put them in this. If you prefer that I share screen, I can show them bigger, I think.
Okay. Let me. Okay, try it now. Right.
To share screen?
Yeah, try and share the screen now. Hang on, I'll stop my sharing first.
Okay. Can you see that?
Works okay, then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's not much bigger than.
No,
Oh, okay.
So
All
I
right.
don't know what order they're going to be in. I don't know. So you can do the comment. I'll mute.
This is Angel.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Actually, this was Ankel's picture in one of the challenges, wasn't it? In
Yes.
the abstract, I think. Was it abstract?
Yes.
Yeah. Ah, Ankel, talk us through your exhibition. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We don't have the presentation by Dean today, so we're going to go through the pictures by ourselves. Yeah. one at
Yeah,
a time. So we're showing yours first. Yeah.
okay, okay.
So tell us a little bit about this picture.
Oh, well, this, as you say, it was in a challenge for abstract. And I like it a lot. So I thought it was a good photo to exhibit.
Okay. All right. Next one, Frank.
Yeah, this is a photo that I took a few years ago in China when I was in China. And I thought it will be good to exhibit with the abstract one, the one before, because of the color, of the yellow color that it's also on this picture.
Yeah, no, it's highly original. It's highly original take. Yeah, and for me, it does work.
So that's why, and I like it also. So I thought it was nice to print and exhibit.
Okay. Anybody else has any comments? Unmute yourselves and make your speech. Okay, next one.
Yeah, this also because I choose color ones, the abstract one, the two abstract ones, and this one I thought also in color was a bit different, but I thought it would go with the other two. So
Where did you shoot this?
this was in La Habana also a few years ago. And this lady was selling cigars
And
and
smoking
sitting
them.
there against the wall with a little chair and the sort of pink back or whatever that is, and the blue. I thought it was a nice contrast with the background, the sort of ochre color. And that's why I thought it was a good color photo to exhibit.
Okay, any comments?
Well, Angel print these pics in Dinasa in Madrid, no?
Yes,
The
yes.
lab. Yeah.
Yes, it took only one day to receive them since when I ordered them. So I was happy with the work.
Yeah, the quality is good too from Dinasa.
Yeah.
Now, how much money spent with the phone?
The only thing is that it was a bit well, not so expensive, but I think it was what was it? €8, something like that, to send them to me.
Yeah, the shipping costs are more expensive because only for you for 3 photos.
Yes, I missed your when you told us that it was okay to send them to you, and then you would send them to the NASA, and it will be cheaper. But I didn't. I misunderstood, so it wasn't so expensive anyway. So it's okay.
Yeah, because we did the same. We sent to the NASA all together with Trevor, David, Rob, and me, and then the shipping costs are very cheap, sharing them between us.
Well, for the next time, I'm sure I will join everybody else.
I think DS Colour Labs would have worked out cheaper in the end in the UK.
But the problem now is with the Brexit. We don't know what happened.
Well, I think they still ship.
Hmm?
When I looked online and the shipping cost to Spain was €15 or £15. But the prints are only 120.
Yes, yes, more.
So it would have worked out cheaper, I think, in there.
Yes, I used many times the slab, and it's the same quality of the NASA, but the half price, more or less. Yes, but the question is about what will happen with the Brexit at the time of sending the work or paying it. I don't know.
Okay, Frank. Oh, that's Ashton, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me. We've all seen that before.
Yeah.
All my
Year's winner,
photographs.
wasn't it?
Pardon?
Last year's winner.
Yeah, yeah. All mine were intentional camera movement. They're all 5, of course. The technique I used for this was a long exposure. I think I used something like an ND grade 6 filter, and I just walked towards the band. The kids playing the instruments really don't stand out much, but I liked the effect of the buildings as they were walking through the narrow street in Allbox. So yeah, I walked towards the people in this shot. Okay, next. A similar method, again in Allbox. I just walked towards the, well, it's my wife, and got the effect I wanted.
What sort of shutter speed did you use?
This would be about 15th of a second.
15th, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not too quick, not too long. I didn't want a total abstract and undecipherable photograph. Using this method, it came out quite good. I was pleased.
Yeah, yeah, no, I thought it must be about there somewhere.
Yeah. Next one. This is the method that's used by a number of photographers using ICM. Again, a long exposure. Waits 2 or 3 seconds for the image to be captured on the sensor, and then flick with my hand 90 degrees to get the final bit of movement. This is the method that's used quite a lot in the ICM landscape photography. So in this, I managed to get the shape of the ruined building. We can see through the windows, and then the abstract effect and some nice colouring as well late in the day.
Yeah, works well.
And next. For this, camera is mounted on the tripod, and I just zoomed the focal length slightly to get another impressionistic effect and some nice blur in the background in the back garden. And next. Same again, the camera is mounted on a tripod and more of a zoom action this time, nice blur effect. And I liked the dark background of the picture, but they're nice bright colors, good saturation. And that's mine.
Oh, yeah, I recognize that. Again, not intentional camera movement. Yeah, it's just the light situation. Like I said, I shot all these with well, I can't show it to you now. with a point and shoot ordinary camera. I'd shot a lot of the stuff in the metro, so I didn't want to draw attention to myself with a big camera. So I bought this little Olympus Mu 2, fully automatic, and just accepted what it did, you know. And this was walking down the stairs. And I shot a lot of the pictures in the metro in the first place. Well, I said all this on the presentation, yeah, because somehow the metro gives to me something about the feeling that I was going through at the time, yeah, the sort of the darkness and the speed and the rush of daily life in a city. You can sort of move on with these because they're all, you know, it's a general thing I'm talking about, yeah. Again, you see, the train was actually moving. It just started, yeah. And I saw this stain on the floor, and it looked like blood to me. I mean, it didn't actually look like blood at the time, but you know, the effect is that because but it's just part of that dark and dirty. I mean, I think Madrid has cleaned itself up a lot since then, you know, but at the time it was really, it was quite old. They were just starting to recognize the tourist aspect of it. And but as you see, this was an old train, old subway, and it was yeah, it was very, very perfect for my idea, yeah. But then again, it just did reflect what I lived every day, yeah. And again, not intentional camera movement, just happened, yeah, because I was walking up the stairs with these people, yeah, and I shot a lot of that. I shot a lot of I wanted the neon lights in fluorescent lights, whatever, because that somehow gave the roof, yeah, it gave the feeling that I felt that was trapped in the city, trapped in the pushing and rushing and mindless. Yeah, again, speed. Yeah, you can see that the camera wasn't moving because the arrow is sharp, but the people were rushing, moving. Yeah, it's all fast. It's all fast in the city, fast, and it's fine when you're. It's fine when you've got something to pursue, but when I was getting towards the end of my fashion photography career, I wasn't in the mood for it anymore. It wasn't so creative, an area, media. It was fashion photography goes through a cycle. It goes through a cycle of being very creative to being very, very straight. Yeah, and it's in a very straight period at the time. Yeah, and so I was sort of getting disillusioned with it, and disillusioned with the city, with the whole thing, with the so, and I just, it was this, you know, it was this oppressiveness that I felt with all the cameras filming you and screens and mirrors and arrows and, you know, no entries, and, you know, it was this feeling of oppression and aggression, and And this guy actually encapsulated it perfectly. Yeah. So as you see, Madrid was going through, they stripped all the tiles to put new ones up, fresh ones and everything. But it was, again, it was perfect for what I was seeing and feeling at the time. Yeah. Very scruffy, very moody, very, very dark and threatening somehow. I felt this constant threat, yeah, from being there. Okay. All right, who's that? Emilio, no?
No, David.
That's mine.
David.
I wasn't sure, Amelia. Well, these are all taken in about the house, and I just thought I'd stick in some beasties for a change. I forget what the name of it is, but I'd been chasing one of these for months, and the little beggars are the ones that still won't let you get anywhere near them. But eventually managed to get quite close, and they're really quite stunning little beasties.
Okay, move on, Frank.
Again, I don't know names. I'm really not into names. I just take the pictures and let other people worry about the names. I know it's a butterfly, but other than that, it's...
Was this shot with macro?
Yes, a 60mm Olympus macro. Quite a phenomenal little lens. It's only 2-3 inches, but not sharp as a tack.
Yeah, it is.
Again, I've been sitting watching this. Luckily, it was coming out and then to the same leaf, and I just sat there. And there's a thing on the Olympus cameras. It's not stacking, but pro capture, which allows you to say, you know, the camera records up to quite a few images. I had my set about 10 images, I think. It keeps recording and recording and recording. When you push the button, you get that one and the previous 10 or 12. That allows you to capture things just like.
No esperes más, acumula dinero en tu cheque ahorro y disfruta de muchas ventajas especiales.
Somebody needs to mute the microphone. This was Amelia and I were looking for dragonflies one day, and this leaf actually just stuck out in the shade behind it, and this little damsel just landed right in the end, and I just thought, I love the light, the starkness, just start, you know.
It's a great effect though, with the black background.
Yeah. It's a love or hate picture, I think. I got a lot of these at the house, the praying mantis. In the summer, they come to my house and sit on the wall waiting for moths. And usually there's 1 or 2 left in the morning, and some of them are very, very tame, and other ones fly away as soon as you go near them. But if you find a tame one, then you can move it about and put it in places, and it'll sit on your finger, and you can do whatever you want with them.
Again, nice dark background, but all the pictures, I have to say, they're all very, very well composed. Yeah, apart from the fact that the insect is sharp and crisp. Yeah, the way you shoot it as a picture, yeah, as a whole picture, whole image, I really like.
This was just taken at the front door. I put in some flowers this year, hoping to get butterflies or whatever. And I went out one day and I found this little green guy. And I just thought the green and the red just really worked on it. I intentionally kept the flower well out of focus and just concentrated on the cricket or grass or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's very good. Pics.
I'd never seen that one before. That was a new species for the I've never seen that type before or since.
Yeah, I never seen too.
No. Would that be, what is that? Is that a cricket amelia or a grasshopper, or what would be classed as? Just an insect.
Donny's not here. I think this is Donny. So we should
Yes.
just cruise through these. Yeah, that's a nice image, that one. Yeah. I think that's one of Donny's best. Because he usually shoots this sort of stuff, you know, just general image in the street.
I think the centre of this image is
Who's
This
this?
is mine.
Ah,
It's one of my black and white set. It's just it's a set about some usual things. No, just playing with the shapes and the negative space. So it's a series I did in a village in the Rio Aguas. I think it's Los Perales.
it's a very original view.
Different one.
I like that set.
Go with them. Go with them.
Just prefer the window to be in the middle.
Hmm.
That little pond.
I was in this trip with Rob Palmer, taking photos of this place.
Is this Mahaka?
No, all are in the small village in the Rio Aguas, Los Perales, I think. It's near La Huelga, Los Giles, a small village near Mojácar.
Okay.
Amelia, do you think it'd be better with a little black key line? Because I don't know where the picture ends. It's kind of bleeding into the.
Yes, because the background of the Frank
It's white.
is white.
Yeah.
Then I can't see nothing.
Now, these are nice sort of semi-abstract images, yeah, details. Very nice.
Thank
Yeah.
Years of paint on that boat.
It's a pity about the street down in the bottom left-hand corner. Yeah, the grey. It would have been nicer if it had been all white, the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's a good view.
There's a plant growing on the wall of Cortijo.
Yeah. But nice that you can see these things, yeah, as a photo, as an image.
There's someone playing music in the background, someplace.
Okay.
Frank.
Yeah, I only chose 2 photos to for the exhibition. I had a lot of ideas, but I wasn't happy about most of them to have a complete set or anything. So I just chose 2 photos that for me express how I feel now living in Spain a little bit. So this one quite obviously is a flamenco dancer. So there's also a camera movement, but because of the slow shutter speed. And I did quite a bit of post-production on this to get rid of the background because it was quite brightly lit. It was outside in the streets performance in a small town here last year. But I like the flow of the shawl and of the dress as the main subject.
That's outside. You've managed the background extremely well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not just a vignette, is it?
Oh, no. I had to do a lot of darkening and dodging and yeah, because as I said, it was a little square and it was lit with street lights and extra beamers kind of thing. And so I had a lot of disturbing things in the background. And because I didn't want to be in front of the audience to take the photos, I had a bit of a bad angle where I always could see the guy doing the PA in the background. So, and the lantern post, but that's how it was. So,
yeah.
And then the other photo is one that I originally made for the food challenge before we had Tim Clinch's talk. And this is actually a little bit for me a homage to the painters, the Spanish painters of the still lifes, Zurbarán, Cotan, who kind of like expressed the way the situation of the country was symbolized in still lifes that were, yeah, where you could see the poverty and all these war and all these things actually in fruit and nuts and vegetables. And I've tried that for myself, but photographically, and I'm still very happy with this image, and I'm happy with the way I framed them for the exhibition. So we have a little bit of a Spanish thing there. So that was me.
That's very nice. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's a great picture. This is Jill, huh?
Leslie.
Leslie. No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, good. These were all a series of photographs that I did last September, October, November, December when I was in Barbados visiting friends. These were all from a place called St. Nicholas Abbey, which is actually more famous for the fact that they make the most fantastic rum there. This is not a reconstruction of the railway system. It's actually a heritage railway. They've replaced all the parts that they need to replace, but these are the genuine original railway fittings that they've been using that used to transport all of the sugarcane up and down the island. And now it's purely a tourist attraction. They actually have to ship in the sugarcane to make this fantastic rum that they have. All of the photographs are from one trip. I did 2 trips. I did one at night and I did one during the day. The nighttime ones, I'm not as confident about. These ones I did prefer. This second photograph, you actually go to one end of the line to an area called Little Scotland, would you believe? And it looks just like Scotland. And they have a turntable, which of course those of us in England who are anything of fans of steam trains will be quite used to these turntables. But in Barbados, this was quite a one-off, and there was only one in the whole island. And they get tourists to come out and push the train round, which is quite exciting. This one is on a slight angle because it was impossible to take it any other way. For this one, yes, that's the one that's on a slight angle, but I quite liked it that way. This one, I was rather naughty and I climbed out of the front of the first carriage and onto the back of the steam train, and then got back in again before anybody saw me. But I wanted to contrast the guys actually running the train with the steam on one side and the vegetation on the other side. And I was fairly happy with that. And next. This was my favorite. And this was one of my nighttime ones when we were turning the train round on the turntable. And it was the steam and the lights and this one guy standing there waiting for it all to turn around. And I absolutely loved that one. Unfortunately, the committee liked it as well, and they submitted it for the publication of the book. So I was very proud of that, as is the owner of St. Nicholas Abbey, who now has a copy of this as well.
Lovely.
Yes, I like it very much.
Thank you. This was one of my favorites. And I think the last one, this was the train driver. Of course, at that time, COVID was very much rife throughout the world, and Barbados was probably the safest place to be because they were forever doing tests and checking you had masks on. And this guy had a whole series of masks. And he was just so comical when he would suddenly appear around a corner, or he would turn around while we were in the train and just suddenly appear with this mask. And I just loved him. I loved him. Apparently his little daughter is terrified of him when he wears this mask. But I thought he was absolutely phenomenal. Loved it.
Pedro, ¿puedes cerrar el micrófono, Pedro? Estamos oyendo la radio.
No, no tengo la radio.
O la televisión, ¿no eres tú? ¿O Ángel?
No, nada, nada.
Gracias.
So who's these?
This is Mijo.
Misha.
Okay.
Well, it's a series of walls that I made, things that you pass every day, that you don't realize that there's some beauty in it. That was my theme. So there are 4 walls taken in different places, different times. Here is especially the colors, and this one is on its own. It's like a painting. And it's, next.
Yeah, lovely graphics.
Yeah, you're driving to a town and suddenly you say, wow. You put your car on the side and step out and take a picture. It's not a thing that you're looking for. Suddenly you realize, oh, that's something special.
Yeah.
I call this one the crying wall. It's like tears.
Yeah.
Coming from the trees, and I think it's bamboo behind it. Yeah.
Very nice.
Lovely, simple graphics, Mijo.
Yeah, thank you. That's something completely different, eh?
Yeah, now you told me about this. Yeah.
Everybody, somebody else asked me, is that the Folie Bergère in France? I say, no. It's people from Ghent, Belgium, travestites. Travestite, and how do you call it exactly? I don't know. It was for me. They gave me the occasion to take photos behind and in front and the whole evening. I have a fantastic collection of that night. But there, man, difficult to see.
Can you see them?
Yeah.
That's something I didn't understand. Next. Frank? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Here is playing with the light of the scene, eh? And the elegance of the lady boys.
Yeah, there may be men, but it's a lovely sensual picture.
Yes, yeah, I think so too. I like them very much. Thank you.
Yeah, Pedro.
I'm sorry, Pedro, I didn't take photos of every individual photo because there was too much reflection. So if you would like them to be separately on the website, you can always send your images to me through with WeTransfer if you wish. So I'm sorry they're all together in just only one photo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it was presented that way.
It
So
is.
that is the exhibition presentation of Pedro. Yeah. So I think that's fine. You know, you respect that. You have anything to say, Pedro?
Abre el micrófono, Pedro.
This is a presentation about the natural four elements. I include sky, water, ground, and fire. And I will present all the nature is around us. The fire was the first one last year in San John night. The other one are more recent this summer. It is very close image. It's all over there. Yes, this is all. This is a compact presentation of 3 photos for each element.
Earth, wind, and fire.
I think that is superbly presented as a set. Very well done, Pedro.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. In the presentation, I try to result very compact. Just a little square.
Yeah.
This is all.
Frank?
Pedro.
These are Rob Palmer's images.
Yeah, very graphic, very all black and white, but very, very graphic as always with Rob. He does see things very well. Yeah. Simplicity. It's like Emilio's photo and Mijo's, some of Mijo's. Very simple, but very, very dramatic in the use of lighting and shades and tones. Very nice. Again.
I like this one very much. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's just simplicity.
Yes.
Simplicity, which produces a great image.
Yeah.
This I find is quite unusual for Rob.
Yeah, I thought that.
Well done.
It's nice. I really like it.
Trevor.
Just unmuting myself. Yeah, the photos are from Iceland. You've seen some of these from when I did the Iceland presentation, probably heading for 18 months ago now. This is a place called Diamond Beach. It's where the glacier comes down to a lagoon and then flows out through a small river area out into the sea. So the icebergs flow out, and then the tide brings some of them back and dumps them on the beach. I had pretty ghastly weather. It was raining when I took this shot. But I quite liked the fact there's a little bit of distant light which picked out in the ice.
Was it directional, the light? Or?
Yes, you can see off to the right-hand side at the horizon, that area there is where the light was coming from. The light never actually arrived, but it provided a source of illumination into the ice. Some of these icebergs are quite opaque, others are quite translucent. It's quite strange how you get different types of iceberg, probably from different depths within the glacier. Next.
Yeah.
This is one taken from this year. Same location, went back there again. I actually wanted to photograph the sunrise, but since I was up till 2 o'clock photographing the aurora the night before, I didn't quite manage to get up at just before 6 a.m. again to get out, because it was a little drive from where I was staying to get here. So sadly, I got to the beach after the best of the action, but still managed this shot.
Still a beautiful picture.
Next. I'd booked my accommodation and planned my trip before this volcano erupted. And I was quite lucky in that the volcano was nearest to where I was staying for a night. So I thought I've got 2 days to have a go and try and photograph the volcano, the day on arrival at this location and the day after. And both days, it was just chucking it down with cloud not much above your head. So I didn't get the chance. On my very last day, having gone and got my pre-departure COVID test, I'd got a few hours left in the afternoon. So I headed across there again. Did quite a climb up the mountains to actually get a view of the volcano, because you cannot see it from ground level, and grabbed a few photos. And then the cloud and rain came in again, but at least I got to see it and get some shots.
Yeah.
I deliberately did this one quite dark, even though it was daytime, to try and emphasize the mood and the sort of hellish nature of the volcano caldera.
It's very good.
Now, they're all very strong pictures.
Yeah. This is one you saw from my previous presentation. This is at Giza, where I went out at night and lit everything with a torch. And I was the only one there. I found that really hard to believe. So this is just a photo illuminated by torchlight.
Including the steam?
Including the steam.
Really? Well done, Trevor.
Yeah. And this is one you saw in the recent challenge. This is at Jokulsalen Lagoon. taken at dusk. So I've got a little bit of light in the sky. I've got ones with more prominent aurora, but I like the fact there was some light in the sky, and I lit the icebergs by torchlight.
Well, even the distant ones. You have
Yes,
to have a powerful torch.
you have to give the distant ones a bit more exposure than the front ones. I had a few goes and realised that I overexposed the front ones. So you give a quick swipe of light across the near ones, and yes, I do have a powerful torch, and blast the ones in the distance.
Very clever. Very good.
This is dawn at Giza. There were another couple there. There's a photographic pair taking pictures. But I was amazed. Apart from them, I had the entire place to myself. You go in the middle of the afternoon and it's crowded with coach loads of people. But the light's no good then.
Yeah.
The best time is to do it at sunset or sunrise. And sunrise, you've got a good horizon. Sunset, it will drop behind the mountains. Next. That's going backwards. There we go. That's not looking sharp on my screen for some reason.
No.
It's there. It is. It's there. It's there. Just a little while to load. This is the aurora. Again, you saw this one in my presentation 18 months ago. Mavatin Lake. This was taken with a bright moon, so there's a little bit of a little bit of light in the sky.
It's very nice, Trevor.
Yep. Excellent pictures.
Yep.
Good set, Trevor.
I'm sorry, I think that's everything I have here. So I'm missing the ones from Ellen and Goran. Oh, they're here.
Goran picked.
Yes, Goran did these three, so the one before this one and this one. And Ellen did these, and she sent them to me in a smaller version. So unfortunately, they're not really as sharp on the website as the other ones, except for this one. What I think was really interesting with the photos of the both of them, that they chose a special format, and that the two of them work together with having the same formats, the three different formats each. So it's like a combination of the two that really works for me. Let's see if I can find it. Here, no. No, I'm sorry, maybe there, no. Wait, I'll see if I can, yes. Yeah. You can see that here, the way they've presented it on so on the website, you can see the way it was exposed. So I believe we've seen all the photos except for these ones, because I took a lot of photos from the individual images, but I didn't take these ones. And I forgot to contact Emilio to ask me to send them too. to put on the website. So Emilio, I'm sorry, you can still send them. I will put them on the website too, of course.
No problem. I forgot to send you.
No problem. I forgot to contact you because you know how it goes.
I still think that picture of the
Yeah.
the digging in this picture.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say it, that one. Yeah, I still think that's one of the best pictures ever from Emilio. I mean, I like dynamism, yeah, and that is so dynamic, that picture.
Thank you.
And as you can see below that, you have a section with all the photos as I have them. And here you have a tiny, tiny, tiny little arrow. And on the other side too, to go back and front in the images. And you have a slideshow here where you can move across as well.
Very nice, Frank.
And then here we have photos from the opening, and they're also, if you click on them, they're in a, you can do a
slideshow. These are all Emilio's, yeah?
No, these are Emilio's and some of mine as well. Okay. So if anyone else has photos that they think that are fun to go on the website, no problem, just send them and I'll put them up as well.
I love that picture of me in Java as well.
Great pick, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Expressions on your faces are lovely.
Yeah.
They smile.
Especially Java's, I have to say.
She does look lovely there. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice girl.
Yep. She was a model for a while and then quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it. I think I can stop sharing now.
Yep, I think that's very nice. It was a very good overall view of the exhibition. I do have to say that we have some very talented photographers in this club. Really high level of imagination and creativity. Very good.
And also, I have to say that we have sold 6 books on the exhibition from the ViPC books. 6.
Oh, that's good. How are we doing on that, Ashton?
But I can send you the money by PayPal or wait for when we take off the exhibition. I can give you the money.
Yeah, if
probably
you send
better.
by PayPal, that'd be great.
To your PayPal.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I sent 2 copies of the book in the week via DHL to Rod Prout in Bulgaria. It was a bit expensive, but he was more than happy to pay. I managed to get it down to 32 euros deferred service on DHL. But thankfully, Bulgaria are in the EU, so there was no customs documentations to prepare. It might be a different thing if I have to send any through to England, which, yeah, hey, how these things happen.
Have we broken even on it?
Oh, more than, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we have made a profit on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're doing well.
Good, good, good. Okay, so maybe we can do another one for next year. I mean, I saw plenty of images there that would go into the book. Yeah.
Well, and also we have in the exhibition, we have the slideshow with all the pics of the challenge of this year. You know, there's about 1,000 pics just scrolling with the projector in the slideshow here.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to get pictures to Harry, yeah, so we can work that one out.
I'm sure I can manage it, Rod.
Well, we still have another month left, yeah.
Yeah. Need to catch up a bit, some of you.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't mention names, Rod. It's not like me.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that was pretty good. It was very good view of the exhibition and the level of the images. It's a pity that we couldn't have Dean on this, but we'll see if we can fit him in some other time. But I think that was all right. That was pretty good meeting. Yeah.
Yes, great.
Yeah. It's very good. I mean, I realized that I haven't looked at the exhibition pictures very much. Yeah. I mean, it was for me, it was good to see them all individually, and yeah, even though some of them we've seen before, it was a very good show.
Yeah.
I'm going to say goodbye, folks. I've got a few things I want to do, so I'm going to push off.
Okay, well, I think that's the end of the meeting anyway. Thank you, Trevor, for your offer.
That's fine. It was just a case of if we were short, I could have filled in, but I'll save them for filling in an emergency if it's necessary at any time again.
Or if you want, you can prepare it as a presentation. Yeah.
Can do, but certainly like to give everybody an equal opportunity to give their own presentations if
Yeah,
they feel like they've got material to provide.
We are a bit short on presentations at the moment. Yeah. So, I mean, Dick is going to do one for us.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Huh?
I've got the pictures there. It's they're all low res, though, unfortunately.
Oh, low res. Yeah.
Yeah. So I couldn't print any up really for the exhibition or anything like that. So.
But are they good enough for the screen?
Well, that was one of the things I was going to get together with you to check. I've got to make a decision which ones first. I've realised that quite a few of the ones that were used in the magazine articles weren't there. So unfortunately, some of the best ones aren't there.
Yeah, that's always the way.
But it gives you an idea of what markets used to be like back in the day, if you know what I mean. And
yeah,
in grainy black and white, all that stuff, you know. Tri-X.
Yeah, good old Tri-X. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get that ready, or we'll get together and prepare it. Yeah.
We'll have a beer and look at them or something.
Because I think we definitely need presentations. I'm not sure do we have one next month, Frank? No?
No, I don't think, but I don't think that it's really necessary to put an extra one in December, because I think that's for a lot of people quite a busy month, I think. But for next year, I read on Facebook that there's somebody who would do a presentation on underwater wildlife.
Oh yeah, that's in February, I think. Yeah.
So I need to put that on the website, but I needed some kind of confirmation that it's okay, but I guess so.
Yeah, well, that was one of the, no, actually, he is a club member now.
Okay. So
yeah.
I will put that up as soon as I have all the right information. It's been a while since I've been in contact with Marlene, but I've tried to convince her to do the critique on the high and low key portrait challenge. I think she is actually looking to do a presentation on that beforehand, so on the technical aspect of how to do it. But that will, I think I will only have news from her after December, because this month she's very, very, very busy with her cooking and creative classes. So hopefully in the beginning of next year, we'll hear more about that.
Good. Yeah, and if anybody has anything they want to show, any presentation, please put it forward to us. I think we should have a committee meeting soon, actually, before the next meeting.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's doing the critique on the next challenge? Ashton. Okay,
Yep.
Good one. All right, that's settled then. That's good. Okay, all. That was very nice get together. Very interesting, and as I say, it's good to know that we have such a high level of photography in this club. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Bye,
Okay.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you.
Everybody.